Yeah. There are some who will argue that, many, and maybe you're one of them, count yourself among them, the notion that Shakespeare has become high culture and it didn't used to be that way. That in fact it was something else, because it dealt with all the themes that we're all relate to. We're having to do with the highest emotions of life and death and killing and murder and you know.
I think that as soon as somebody dies who is a great writer, there starts to be a process where they are appropriated by people who will then consider themselves experts, you know, who will start to turn this working playwright, this popular working playwright who owns shares in a theatre, who was a businessman, as well as a local politician in his town of Stratford. They start to turn him into an industry and into a kind of icon. And that happens with all the Charles Dickens, you know, also similarly revered. You know, this was one of the great popular writers who wrote for serialized.
He wrote soap operas, some would say.
Exactly, and he wrote sort of in penny magazines. You get an installment every week. So these great novels, you know, they were the product of a guy knocking it off. You know, at midnight. He happened to be a
working
genius.
Yes, exactly, because he needed the money
had to pay the bills.
To pay the bills
These
and get
guys
some food and shelter.